and welcome to my first pregnancy update. I'm 6 weeks pregnant today and I'm going to update you on how I'm doing. Okay, so I'm actually going to use some questions that my friend Tara Shadag uses on her pregnancy updates. She's, I believe, 25 or 26 weeks pregnant at this point, so I will link her down below. So if you're curious of how things are going a little further along than where I'm at, you can check out her updates too. She's super cute, does great updates, and posts bump updates every single time. So I'm just going to go through this list. I'm going to go through this every week on Fridays to give you all an update as I hit each different milestone week, and I'm excited to see what progresses and what happens and to share my journey with all of you. Okay, so how far along? I already answered that. I am 6 weeks along. Today we found out pretty early. We found out when I was a little over 3 weeks. So we found out really early on, so it already feels like I've been pregnant for a really long time. How big is the peanut? So I have this really cute app. It's the Ovia pregnancy app, and they give me different options. So I put it on cute but small animals for my theme, and it says, my little peanut is the size of a ladybug. Total weight gain or loss, I've actually lost 3 pounds. If you've been following me, you know I have some weight to lose and that I've been on a really healthy journey. So it definitely isn't a bad thing for me to lose a little weight in the first trimester, and then I'm hoping to actually not gain any weight throughout this pregnancy, and if I do, hoping it's very, very minimal. Your weight gain usually has to do with the baby, the extra fluid in your body, but then your body creating fat stores for the baby. I've got plenty of fat stores. I don't need any more. Maternity clothes, not yet, and hopefully not for a while, because those suckers aren't cheap. Sleep, I've been super, super, super tired, but I haven't been sleeping great. So, speaking of tired, I've been falling asleep pretty okay every night, but then I've been waking up around 3 o'clock, 3:30 every morning to go to the bathroom, and then I'm having a hard time falling asleep. I was taking like a 20-minute nap every afternoon during my lunch break, but I've stopped doing that to see if it will help me sleep better and more consistently throughout the night. Otherwise, I've been putting on like guided sleep meditations to try and help me fall back asleep, but the insomnia has been a little bit of a struggle for me. Best moment this week was just telling our families that we're expecting. It was super fun, especially for my mother-in-law. Obviously, they're already grandparents to my son, but they've never had an actual grandbaby, like a baby. So they were super, super excited. My husband's grandmother also passed away like a week ago. So for his family, the news of a fresh new baby coming was just kind of the good news they needed during this holiday season. Symptoms. I haven't really had any. I'm super tired. I thought in the beginning that I was dealing with morning sickness, but at night, but it turns out I was just actually sick. A few days after it subsided for me, my husband got the same symptoms. So thank goodness, no morning sickness. I didn't have any with Cody when I was pregnant with him, and I'm hoping it will be the same with this baby, but I am tired. I could sleep all the time. Every task I do feels like it takes so much more energy. So that's really my only symptom. Food cravings. I haven't had any cravings, but I do, and I did this with Cody too, as soon as I know I'm pregnant and everything I consume affects another body, I eat a lot healthier. I've been drinking a ton of water. I got this really cute Feel and Fly as a mother bottle from my bump box, which that unboxing video will be posted on Sunday, so stay tuned. But I've been drinking like 7 to 8 of these a day. And just eating super, super healthy. I already have a pretty healthy diet, but I've been making sure to be a little extra healthy. I guess maybe I've been craving carbs a little bit, but I've just attributed that to probably being so tired and my body thinking carbs equal energy. So I've been eating a little bit extra fruit, more than I usually eat, and then making sure to go for like walks every day when I can. Tired. To try to help boost the energy without just eating a whole loaf of bread. Food aversions. I haven't had any food aversions yet. However, I can't eat a lot without it making me sick. And this, I don't remember this with my first son. My sister told me the other day it's pretty normal, and honestly, I haven't been pregnant in 10 years, so it could be, but I can only eat a certain amount, and then if I eat one bite past full, I get sick. Like my stomach can't hold it all, and that's been a little weird. So I've been extra cautious about just eating really small portions and eating throughout the day even more, because I don't like the feeling of getting sick after eating a meal. Gender, we don't know. We also don't know if we'll find out. I've kind of left this up to my husband to decide, and he still doesn't know, which is driving me insane, because when I told him it would be his option, I thought for sure he'd know one way or another, and he was like, well, how long do I have to decide this? And he hasn't decided yet, so I don't even know if we're gonna know the gender or not. I'll let you know when I know. Labor signs, obviously not. Belly button out or in. My belly button never came out with Cody, so I'll be interested to see if it does this time. What I miss? Oh, you can't see this. My shirt says I like to think wine misses me too. Miss wine. For the holidays, we always do mimosas, and my husband bought me some of the free, however you say it, non-alcoholic champagne so I could have mimosas, and that was really, really nice because I love a good glass of wine with dinner, but I love mimosas for the holidays. So that was really nice, but that's all I really miss. Wine. What I'm looking forward to. I guess what I'm most looking forward to with this pregnancy is if you watched my trying to conceive chat, you know with my last pregnancy I was going through a divorce and I was married to just a really awful man. So I'm really looking forward to just doing this with a partner by my side. My husband and my son have been so great, so supportive, so excited, constantly checking on me, which I'm not even at a point where I need anybody to do anything for me, but I'm enjoying the extra attention. And I think I'm also looking forward to when I get a bump, and so when I'm visibly pregnant, I just love that and feeling the baby kick. I'm looking forward to so many things. Oh my gosh, I don't know, all of them. Milestones. We haven't really hit any milestones yet, I guess. I mean, we're 6 weeks. The baby's heart started beating this week. That's a milestone. But we don't have our first appointment for another 8 weeks. Bump, no bump. And I guess the only other thing I'm trying to figure out, and maybe y'all can help me, is with my son, I had a doctor. I was very young. I didn't really know the difference between a doctor and a midwife. And I had a fantastic doctor. I would actually use him again if I still lived in Florida, but I don't. So I found the birthing center I'm gonna use. Super stoked that my insurance is covered there, and they have doctors and midwives at the center. And so I'm trying to decide if I go with a doctor or a midwife. And part of my decision is I had a C-section with Cody, but I really would like to have a VBAC. So if I choose a doctor, it has to be someone who's supportive of that. But so I'm weighing the pros and cons between doctors and midwives and really trying to decide. So I'd love to hear if you've decided if you're gonna have a doctor or midwife, or if you had one or the other or both and you prefer one, why you chose what you chose and what you loved about them or what you didn't love about them, to help me kind of make this decision. My first appointment is in 2 weeks. At my 8 weeks, I'll actually take you guys along with me for the ultrasound and then do my 8-week update then. But I guess that's it for now. I'm not gonna do a bump shot, belly shot, because I don't have one. But as soon as my belly starts showing, I promise I'll do them. I hope y'all enjoyed this update. If you have any other questions for me, leave them down below. I would love to answer them. And I will talk to you all in my next video. Thanks, bye.